you guys remember, a little while ago, I did a review of the first Scream movie, and that was because we did it in class, sort of. We did film club, so in film club, we watched the first Scream movie for October, and then I was like, oh yeah, Scream 5 is coming out soon. I should probably watch the rest of these. So I scheduled them for this week, so that way it's relatively close to the new one. So hopefully we get some more views. So if you're not subscribed, consider doing so. It's a whole master plan of mine to schedule these around time so people might actually click on them. So consider doing that. But today, we're talking about the sequel to Scream, Scream 2. Scream 2 was released in 1997. It was written by Kevin Williamson and directed by Wes Craven. No spoilers, but it's hard to differentiate this film from the first film. They are very similar films, and that's okay with me because I liked the first film a lot. This movie is probably a little bit worse just because there's a little bit less camp, honestly, and the campiness of the first film made it feel good. Like, the idea that it's so meta that they're talking about the film is like really, really cool to me. I like that a lot. And in this one, they made a movie about the actual killings that happened in the movie Scream, and then there's controversy because now there's the ghost face killer again, and so the original cast comes back to figure out who's the killer. And I don't know, I mean, really, the whole movie is kind of meh until the end, which is kind of how the Scream movies work. And the ending was really cool. This one was really cool. I liked the killer twist was nice. I like how I didn't see it coming. I didn't see this one coming at all. I was like, oh, okay, maybe that was lack of paying attention, I don't know, but I did not see it coming. I was really happy that I didn't see it coming because that could have ruined it for me a little bit. I like it a lot more when I don't see something coming, or if they don't try to do a fake out, which this one they didn't try to do for me. This one they were like, okay, it could be anybody, and I'm like, cool, that's what I like. I like the whole whodunit thing. I don't like when you try to lean towards somebody and then it's not them, because that makes you feel stupid, and I don't like when they tell you who it is and that is who it is either. So it's like, right down the middle is like, you don't know who's doing it, but it could be anybody. That's like my favorite kind of thing. And I think Scream 2 does it pretty well. Probably not as good as the first Scream, but it does it pretty well anyway. I was pretty impressed by that. The cinematography's fine, the directing's fine, the acting is pretty good. The acting is solidly medium for me here. Like, every actor in this movie is like, oh yeah, B tier, got it. Like, it was just fine. Like, I don't have a problem. I actually like David Arquette quite a bit in this film, and in all the movies. Same with Courtney Cox, she's good. The girl who plays Sydney is really good. I mean, I don't know, I just feel like I never see any of these characters outside of this cast, though, except for Courtney Cox, which, whatever. But, like, it's weird. It's just, like, whenever I think about anybody in this cast, I'm like, oh, yeah, they were in Scream with the rest of this cast. And they just kind of keep coming back to make them, and they're making lots of money, so I guess good for you, right? Good for you for making them, I guess. But there's not really a whole lot to talk about here. The Scream video is probably going to be pretty short because I can't really talk about them in depth because they're spoilery. But I'm going to go ahead and give Scream 2 an A-. Have you guys seen Scream 2? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. I had fun with it. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was good. I don't think it's any better or worse than the first one, really. I think it's just kind of about the same level. Again, maybe a little bit worse, just simply because there wasn't enough camp for me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing if you liked what you saw. These are a little bit shorter than my typical videos just because I don't have a whole lot to talk about them with them because they're not exactly talkable if you haven't seen the movies. And at this point, there might actually be people who have not seen the movies yet because they're going to be wanting to binge watch these before the new one comes out. So I get it. That's why they're not spoilers. So please consider subscribing. It's a huge help. And as always, keep watching movies and television. Stay educated. And I'll see you guys in the next video.